Hey there, Stampers. Happy Friday. This is Sherry Roth. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Alberta, Canada. And normally I would be going live with you on Friday, but I am at a crafting retreat this weekend. And so I won't be able to go live. So I thought I would pre-record a video to share with you guys. So today we are going to use the Wintery Treetops bundle, which is part of a larger collection called the Nests of Winter suite in the 2024 September to December Stampin' Up! Mini catalog. So there's some paper, there's some embellishments, some twine that goes along with it. But today we're going to use this bundle and we're going to combine it with some other products to create a beautiful Christmas card. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first of all, I've got a piece of white cardstock that we're going to do some stamping on. So I'm going to take this image here and we're going to stamp it twice using some gray granite ink. And my gray granite ink, I need to replace this ink pad. It's all scratched up. Really needs to be replaced. I think it needs to be re-inked as well. And I'm just going to stamp this twice on here. I love gray granite. It's one of my favorite colors. I'm on a like kind of a neutral kick right now. I just love all of the neutrals. Okay, so we've got that, and then we're going to color it in using Stampin' Blends. So because our regular classic ink pads are water-based, you can stamp those as a base instead of Memento if you're looking for a little bit of a slightly different look. So I didn't want to stamp it in Memento because I thought that that might be just a little bit too dark for the look that I want for this card. So I chose to stamp it in gray granite ink. And I'm going to use my dark gray granite blend and just add a little bit of color to the base of these thinner leaves, just to the base of all of these thinner leaves. And then I'll fill in the rest of those leaves using the light. So I'll just fill the rest in using my light gray granite. Because these are so tiny, you could just skip the two colors and just use the one color. It's not super noticeable because they are so small. Okay, I'll keep going over here. And what I do to this one, I'll repeat to this one. And then I'm going to use some soft sea foam. Again, I'm going to start with my dark. When you're using Stampin' Blends, there are lots of different ways that you can color. I am no expert. I have just played around enough that I know I like to start with the dark and then add in my light, but some people start with light and then add in their shading with the dark. Okay, so I add a little bit of dark and then I'm going to fill it in with the light. And I'm not going to worry too much if all the leaves are colored in or the whole leaf is colored in. If there's a little bit of white, that's okay. And again, I'm going with like a nice soft look for this card. But I'm going to share a different version or a different color version of this card as well. Okay. And then for the berries, what I'm going to use is I'm going to use our Wink of Stella. And just add a little bit of shimmer to the berries. So I don't know how well this is showing up on camera. I'll bring it up a little closer so that you can see. All right. So I'm not sure how well that's showing up there, but it's got a little bit of shimmer to it. And then I'm going to cut it using the coordinating die. So this is from the Wintery Treetops dies, and that fits perfectly. So I've got two of them that are already die cut for me. So colored and die cut, And then we're going to bring in another piece of white. We're going to do all of our stamping first. And I'm going to stamp the word Christmas from the Peaceful Season stamp set. So this large Christmas. And I'm going to stamp that with my gray granite ink. And I'll have a full supply list in the description below. There we go. And then the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one, Cheer All Year. So, but instead of using the whole greeting, I just want the word cheer. So my greeting on the front of the card is going to say Christmas cheer. So I'm just going to stamp this and we'll stamp it over here. So I just inked up that word. There we go. Oh, actually, and I want to do one more thing. So our card today is actually going to be a square card. It's going to measure 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. So this is my inside layer. And I had some scraps after cutting my layers, which you'll see in a minute. So I just added those to the top. I want to stamp my greeting on the inside. I'm going to use that gray granite ink. So this says, wishing you all the things that warm your heart and lift your spirits. Stamp that right on there. Okay. So I think all of our stamping is done now. We can set that aside. Now there is a die that will cut this out. So it is part of the Peaceful Season dies, this Christmas right here. So there are 2 Christmases. This one is meant to cut this out, or you can use it as a mat for that one as well, which looks really fabulous. I've used that a number of times. So that I have cut out as well. And then the other thing that I've gone ahead and I've done is I have cut out 2 of these leaves from white cardstock. And I've got some ribbon here. This is the silver and white sheer ribbon. I've gone ahead and I've folded it in half and then wrapped some twine around it. And then I also cut out the word cheer. So now we've got all of our pieces. Our card base is going to be a piece of soft sea foam. So this measures 5 1/4 by 10 1/2, and it's scored at 5 1/4. So it's a square card. I love square cards. It's so fun to work with a different shape than a regular card. And then I've got a piece of gray granite cardstock that measures 4 1/8 by 4 1/8. And a piece of white cardstock that has been embossed using the exposed brick embossing folder, one of my favorite embossing folders. So this is 4 by 4. So we're just going to see a little bit of that gray peeking out. So we're going to go ahead and start layering our pieces. So the Wintery Treetops bundle is the bundle that Laura and I are using for this month's class to go. So I will link in the description below where you can find more information on that class to go. We've got 6 cards that we'll be sharing with you this month using that bundle and the coordinating Nests of Winter DSP. Okay. All right. So we've got that layered. And then I've got a piece of gray granite cardstock. I think this measures 1 by 5. And I'm going to flag the end, or both ends actually. So to do that, I'm just going to cut up the middle, and then from either side, I'm just going to snip it up, and that will create a pretty even little banner or flag. Okay. All right. And now we can start assembling our card. So I'm going to pop these up. So I'm going to use some dimensionals. So this is going to go here. So we're going to create almost like a wreath with these 2 pieces. And peel off the backing here. Just love the soft colors of this card. Okay, that, and then this. I'm not too worried about them not joining up because that's going to get covered over. So now this piece is going to go over top. I'm going to use dimensionals. I'll put one on either end and then one in the middle just so it sits over top. Okay, I think that looks straight and centered. Okay, now we're going to add this. That's going to go on there. We'll use a mini glue dot for this one. I've got some leftovers from, it was either a paper pumpkin kit or one of our kits collection kits that come with adhesive. So I'm just using up the rest of those, which reminds me that the kits, our kits collection, we've got kits that are on sale for up to 30% off until the end of October. So you should definitely check out those, see if there's any on your list. They're such a great idea for Christmas gifts or gifts of any kind, really. Okay, and then we're going to use dimensionals for this as well. And again, I'm just going to I'll put 3 of them on here so that it sits over top of our ribbon. So this keeps twisting here. We want it a little bit more at an angle. And actually, I think I want it centered. I think I'm going to move this over a little bit. Just peel that up. Put that a little bit over here, a little bit closer to the center. And then that'll go on there. And then we're going to add our leaves. Our leaves are just going to get tucked in behind, just to add a little bit more fullness. Okay, and then our word cheer. We'll add some dimensionals to the back of that. We'll probably need to cut these in half. Oops. Okay. And we're going to put that right here. Just like that. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. We'll add this to the inside and then we're going to finish it off with a little bit of bling. So there is, the card that I'm going to show you is the first card that I created. And it's very pretty, more traditional Christmas colors, but like I said earlier, I love these neutrals, the soft colors. Just think they're so pretty. And the card looks so completely different by simply switching out the color. Okay, so these are, what are these called? These are called the Druzy adhesive back embellishments. So it looks like I've got 3 of them right here. So we'll just use these 3. I'm going to use the silver or clear. We're going to put, let's see, we'll put 2 on this side and then maybe 1 up here or maybe in here, or put it in here. That guy's going to need a little bit more adhesive, I think. Okay. All right. And there is our card. Let me bring it up a little closer for you to see, but such a fun, soft color palette using the soft seafoam and the gray granite with lots of white. It's got that little bit of sparkle with the wink of Stella and then the sparkle from the Druzy embellishments, a little bit of silver on here. So pretty. And then here is the one that's a little bit more traditional. So reds and greens, very different look, but you can tell that it's the same card. And then I took a little piece of the Subtles 6x6 DSP. I chose the soft seafoam pattern with the polka dots on it to decorate my envelope for that one as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Oh, I wanted to share before I say goodbye, I wanted to share a peek at 3 of the 6 cards that we'll be making in the Wintery Treetops class. So here is one of them. Here's another one. And then the third one. So those are 3 of the 6 cards that we'll be making. The deadline to sign up for the class to go is October 28th. And I will link to where you can find all of the information below. And if you are outside of Canada but would like to participate, I can't send you the kits, but there is a tutorial only option. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fabulous weekend, and I will see you next week.